So today we're doing a long-term review of my LuminAID Max inflatable solar lantern and my new addition, the Titan. Stay tuned. So let's quickly go over a long-term review of my LuminAID Max. I absolutely love this light. It's a great light. I do have a few gripes about it. I've had it a couple years. Full disclosure, first year I got into this, the seams split right here at the bottom. And they have really good customer service. They replaced it without issue. If you don't know what a solar inflatable lantern is, it's basically a light that you blow into and inflate it. I'll show you here in a second. We'll walk around the outside. So we got a small little solar panel here. You can leave it out to soak up sun during the day and it'll charge its 2,000 milliamp battery. On low, this lantern will go about 50 hours. It's got, on the outside here, it's got a power indicator which turns the light on and goes through its modes. We have a battery status indicator that's next to it. And then on the far end here, we have a little red light that turns on to tell us that the solar panel is working and charging the battery. On the outside, these orange straps here wrap around the back side. This acts as a carry handle. So we wrap those around front, we snap them in place, and we're good to go. Now to inflate the lantern, what you're going to do is you're going to open up your valve and give the light a little twist. As you're inflating, it kind of inflates itself just a little bit, and then you're going to have to blow some air into it. It's a little bit on the squishy side. So a couple puffs of air. And quickly plug that valve and you're good to go. So this is your lantern. They call this the LuminAID Max 2-in-1. The reason they do, we remove this cover right here. You have a USB plug and you have a little micro. It comes with a little short charging cord. You can take that and charge the light along with also charging it with a solar. I have not charged my phone fully with this. I've topped it off a couple times. It's good for an emergency situation. I wouldn't say it's necessarily something you're going to buy like a dedicated power bank. You're not going to buy it for that reason. But in an emergency situation, a hurricane, a tornado, whatever, and you don't have any other source of power, the solar panel could help you out in a pinch, get a phone call out, then top your phone off or give you enough juice to make a phone call. So with this light, we just have four brightness levels. So we push the light, we got 150 lumens, and then it steps down until we get to kind of an SOS flashing mode. So it's kind of a softer plastic on the outside here. Like I said, I did develop a crack here. Customer service was really good after a year. Had it fully replaced, haven't had any issues there. When it is deflated, you still can get light through here, so you can kind of carry it like this. If you were going to carry it like this and kind of see what you're doing or walk up to your electrical panel, see what you're doing. If it wasn't inflated, you can kind of shine the light through the plastic. So that's not an issue. So I've had this light about 2 years. I use it on camping trips, around campfires. You just want some ambient glow. You can kind of tune down the light to a nice soft light. LuminAID's come out with several new products. They've replaced, I shouldn't say replaced because I saw their website today. They're still selling this. This one, as of the video shoot, is around $50. So take a look at the next one that I got. So some of the things that I didn't quite like about the Max, they have upgraded and changed on the new Titan. So the LuminAID Titan is a 2-in-1 light. This one has a bigger solar cell in the front. This one will illuminate about a 300 square foot area where the other one was more of a 200 square foot area. This one runs 100 hours on low instead of the 50 hours on low. 4,000 milliamp battery versus a 2,000 milliamp battery. You see a pattern here. Everything that was in the Max, they bumped it up and came out and put it in the Titan. Now one feature that they don't have in the Max is an optional red light. So this has red and white. They've upgraded the carry handle. The carry handle, instead of being some plastic clips, they made it Velcro. So now you've got this Velcro carry handle. So the other awesome thing about this one, and the one thing I was really excited about with this one, was its way of inflating. So with this one, it's still got the plug on the bottom. We're going to pull the plug open, and we're going to pull the light apart. And as we do, it's going to inflate very quickly. You see that? So it's a stiffer material. It's got kind of some corrugations or some lines across there, and that allows it to fold up really quick. And it has a very large dump valve on the bottom now, compared to the standard one that you would see in like a raft or some kind of inflatable toy. So it's got the large dump valve, which allows that air to quickly rush in and rush out. I love it. So you seal it up, and with a Velcro strap, got easy carrying. Velcro is amazing stuff. I absolutely love Velcro. And now let's go through some of the modes. But we've got white, so 300 lumens, and then we step down every time we push the red button on top. We're stepping down. And then we've got this very low glow mode. And then we just have flashing mode. Then we can push the red button on the top here, and now we can go through red. So you've got a very bright red, and preserve your night vision, keep the bugs away, keep the bugs at bay, and then your low mode. And then your blinking mode there. There's an indicator light here, just like the other one did, to tell if the panel is taking in power and charging the battery bank inside. I don't remember if I told you, it does come with a little charging cord, just like the Max does. We've played cards by this. We have used it on the picnic table. We've used it as the ambient glow light just to throw out on the picnic table and then mark it. So when we're walking to our campfire and back, we knew where the tables were, so we weren't running into them. It's lightweight, it's waterproof. That's the thing with any of these solar lights, inflatable lights. They are waterproof. They will float if they fall in the water. Storage, I mean, where can someone not store a light that is that flat? I mean, that's the thing. Some of these other big lights that you carry, you have a hard time finding a place to put them. This can be put anywhere. So this one's earned its spot back under the seat of my rear seat of my truck. If you guys got any questions on the Packlight Titan or the Max, like I said, I've had this one a couple of years now, and it works great still. It is still a great light. This will be in my preparedness kit in the basement. This one will be my new camping buddy. They're both great lights. This one has just made significant improvements for the little bit of cost difference between the two. So comments, questions, put them down in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and learned something. And like I always say, make sure you guys get out and do a little camping.